Okay, so today we're diving into a topic that is on so many people's minds. How in the world do you eat smart and stay healthy when you're on one of these popular weight loss medications, like Ozempic or Wegovy? Let's get right to it. If you're on one of these medications, this question probably hits pretty close to home, right? I mean, the biggest, most dramatic effect is that your appetite just tanks. Suddenly, food isn't the first thing on your mind, which is great for weight loss, for sure. But it also creates a brand new kind of challenge. And that is the heart of what we're talking about today. See, the goal is to lose fat, not that vital muscle that keeps your metabolism running strong. When you're barely eating, it becomes way too easy to miss out on the crucial building blocks your body absolutely needs to stay strong and healthy. So what even are these drugs? Well, they're called GLP-1 receptor agonists. To put it simply, they basically work by copying a hormone that tells your brain you're full. And here's the critical part. They also slow down how quickly your stomach empties. This really shows you the difference perfectly. Over on the left, you've got your typical digestion. Normal pace, you get hungry at regular times. But on the right, with GLP-1s, everything slows way down. And that's exactly why you feel full for so much longer, while your appetite is just gone for hours. This is the key mechanism we have to learn to work with. So how do we do that? We start with what is absolutely the single most important nutritional strategy. Let's call it Pillar 1. You have to prioritize protein. Just think of protein as the foundation for your health on this whole journey. And that's a totally fair question. I mean, your total calories are way down, so why are we singling out protein? Well, it's because not all calories are created equal, especially not when you're in this situation. Okay, so here's the deal. Protein is basically your body's insurance policy against muscle loss. When you lose weight, your body can pull energy from both fat and muscle. But eating enough protein tells your body, hey, preserve that precious muscle and go burn the fat instead. This also keeps your metabolism higher, and as a nice little bonus, protein is super satisfying. So how much are we talking about? Well, experts recommend a target of about 1 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of your body weight. So, for example, if you weigh 75 kilograms, that's about 165 pounds, you'd be aiming for somewhere in the ballpark of 75 to 112 grams of protein every day. And you know what? Hitting that number is totally doable with foods like these: lean meats, fish, eggs, Greek yogurt, all fantastic choices. You've got great plant-based options too, like tofu and lentils. And hey, if you're really struggling with your appetite, a protein shake can be a super easy way to get what you need. All right, now that we've got our protein foundation set, let's move on to the second pillar, focusing on fiber. If protein is all about protecting your muscle, fiber is all about keeping your digestive system happy and, comfortable. It's because that whole slowed down digestion thing we talked about, well, it can have a pretty major side effect: constipation and bloating. It is one of the most common complaints, and fiber is your absolute #1 tool for fighting back. Fiber really helps keep things moving along regularly, preventing that, let's call it, an uncomfortable traffic jam in your gut. It also feeds the good bacteria in your system, and it adds to that feeling of fullness, which helps you stay satisfied even on fewer calories. Now, your daily targets here are pretty standard. For women, you're looking at around 25 grams a day, and for men, somewhere between 30 to 38 grams. But here's the real pro tip. Try to spread your fiber out through the day instead of having it all at once. That'll really help your system adjust. And getting enough fiber can be really delicious. I mean, berries, leafy greens, oats, lentils, and seeds like chia and flax, these are all awesome options you can easily mix into your meals. Finally, let's bring it all home with our third pillar, the essential habits. These are the practical, day-to-day strategies that actually make your protein and fiber goals happen. First up, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. These meds can actually make you feel less thirsty, so you have to be really intentional about drinking water. Second, think smaller, balanced meals. Big meals can make you feel nauseous, so small portions with protein, fiber, and some healthy fats are really the way to go. And third, be strategic about it. Try to eat your protein-rich foods when your appetite is strongest, which for a lot of people is actually earlier in the day. Okay, I know we've covered a lot, so let's just boil it all down into one simple, super actionable checklist you can use as you go. And here it is, all in one place. Aim for your protein goal, hit your fiber target by spreading it out, keep a steady intake of water, and focus on those smaller meals that put protein first. These are the 4 simple rules for success. It's really that straightforward. This quote really just sums it all up, doesn't it? This isn't about mindless eating or restriction. It's all about making intentional, mindful choices to give your body what it needs while the medication does its thing. You're being a strategic partner in your own health. So I'll leave you with this question to mull over. Based on everything we just talked about, what's just one small, intentional choice you can make today to support your goals? Maybe it's just adding a handful of berries to your yogurt or making sure you drink a full glass of water right now. It all starts with that one little step. Thanks so much for listening.